In this video, I'm going to complete a chi-square test using our same example with gender and ice cream. You can find the data set for this sample in Module 10 if you want to follow along as I'm completing it in this video. And so, as you can see, we have our variable view here, we have gender and ice cream, we have our data view here. If you want to go into variable view, here are the values that I was referring to, gender coded as 1 and 2 for girl and boy, and then we have ice cream coded as 1, 2, and 3 for the different flavors. So let's go to our data view and run our chi-square test. So first, click on Analyze, Descriptive Statistics, and Crosstabs, and this is going to bring us to the Crosstabs window. And now in the Crosstabs window, move gender to rows and ice cream into columns, and we're going to click also check on the box display clustered bar charts. And next we want to click on the statistics window. This will take us to crosstab statistics, and we will click on the chi-square checkbox, click continue, and click OK, and the chi-square process will begin. So here are our results. We have our sample size of 96 participants. Here is the crosstab table that I was referring to a little bit ago in our Nearpod. And so let's observe the 6 cells in the gender ice cream cross-tabulation table, and note that each cell has a count of at least 5, and so we have those who identified as girl and chose chocolate. 22 participants chose this one. We have 10 boys who chose chocolate. Notice, we have 10 and 30 and 14 and 10. And so all of our counts have at least 5. Hence, the pretest criterion is satisfied. So the next thing that we're going to observe is the significance value in the chi-square table. So we're going to look at our chi-square table here. In the Pearson chi-square row, it indicates that we have a significant p-value. We're going to look at this column right here, Pearson chi-square. We have a value of 0.001, and since this is less than the specified 0.05 level, we can conclude that there is a statistically significant difference between genders when it comes to ice cream flavor. And so the gender ice cream crosstab table, it provides clear enough results detailing how many girls and how many boys favor each ice cream flavor. And so even a cursory overview of this table helps us see that the numbers for the girls look very different from those for the boys, which is confirmed by the p-value of 0.001. But to get a more intuitive grasp of these data, we can also inspect the corresponding bar chart. So here's the bar chart that is created, and you can clearly see the difference. In blue we have our girls and our boys, and then it shows the girls. Clearly our girls liked chocolate more, and our boys clearly liked strawberry more. And so it can also be useful to run the chi-square test a second time, swapping the variables. You remember how we placed each variable in a row and a column? You can actually swap them. And so it will reconfigure the presentation of the chi-square results, which may offer a different perspective, but it will still be the same results. It still will be significant, but just a different perspective. Of course, the data will be arranged a little bit differently. So that is basically, our results definitely show a clear statistically significant difference in ice cream flavor preference between the genders. Our bar chart can provide additional meaning to the discussion of your results. And so, in your narrative, you may want to include, an explanation in your findings indicating that girls tend to prefer chocolate and boys tend to prefer strawberry, whereas vanilla seems relatively balanced between girls and boys. So I do hope that this video helped you understand the steps on how to complete the chi-square test and how to interpret the results.